Plaintiff Elsie Link says the defendant is her older sister, but she's an irresponsible stripper who works at a low-class, rundown bar. Elsie claims the defendant has a few sugar daddies, despite having a boyfriend, and Elsie's suing her today for 2 loans. Defendant Alicia Falco admits that she is currently working as a stripper and says she's proud of it because she's working a legal job to support her children. Alicia insists Elsie is suing her prematurely.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Alicia's my older sister. For her to be the older sister, she's very irresponsible. She's a stripper. She worked at this low-class, ran-down bar. She got a few sugar daddies that she met while dancing. For example, back in, I think it was April, Easter, I had a party at the house. She came by. She had one of her sugar daddies come and bring her $60. Her dude was outside, seen the whole thing. Didn't say nothing.
What kind of... I can't get out of my mouth. What type of sugar daddy give you $60?
I don't know. I just don't know.
You taking $60? You'll be the most popular in town. Go ahead.
They even pay for her boyfriend to watch the kids while she go out with them.
No, they don't.
Crazy.
That's not true. That part wasn't true.
When Alicia was 18, Alicia decided to leave. She was living with us. She decided to leave. She went to live as a gypsy and left her daughter. Me and my mom had to raise her for about 3-4 years, and when she did come back,
Was she on drugs or something?
No.
Just living the wild life?
Yeah, she
voluntarily asked your mom to raise her daughter?
No, she just got up and she doesn't like the rules. She didn't like my mom. She's very strict, so she didn't like that.
That's totally different from abandoning your child, though.
And what is a gypsy?
She just got up and left. And
abandoned her child.
Basically,
what
yes,
is a
sir.
gypsy?
And it's just a little odd that you say she dances, she's a stripper, who they make decent money, and that she has a bunch of sugar daddies.
A bunch?
And still has to, that's what she said.
If I have a bunch of sugar daddies, why I'm in a hotel?
All right, that's what she said, ma'am.
She lied.
Right. She said
She's
you got
lying.
a bunch.
She
That's
lied.
what
She
she
lied.
said.
She lied.
And you say you take $60.
I did take $60 that day.
Lord have mercy. I'd throw him out my house. He come in there with, talking about
I
he got $60 for you,
only
baby.
I wouldn't even call him a sugar daddy.
Go ahead, ma'am. Let me hear from you.
Sir, that was a lie. I did. Now, that part was true about the mother and all that. That's true. First of all, I live with my grandparents. Elsie always lived with my mother while I was with my grandparents. I was in New York. I did run into the street life. I did run the streets a little bit. I wound up about to get sent to boarding school. I ran away to my mother for help because I didn't want to get sent away to the boarding school. Let's start with that right there. I found out I was pregnant at 16. I had the baby. Finished high school, graduated, and then yes, if the gypsy means selling books, I don't know what a gypsy is, never heard of that in my life. But I did go door to door as a salesperson selling books and magazines. I did that for half a year, came back. As of coming back here, I did the right thing. I worked as a waitress. I just started stripping while she's calling me a stripper. I am a stripper right now. Let's go ahead and say that, and I'm damn proud of it because I'm not out here selling drugs. I'm not tricking on the streets. I'm not hitting licks. I lived in a hotel for a year. Anybody who knows a hotel, that's $70 fee a day. I had to make means to do what I had to do for my kids, so I did exactly that, stripping the legal way. Sugar Daddy, I asked him for those $60 to put lights on her light bill because I was staying with her. She had a giant blow up out there on a prepaid My Way account. She needed some money for the lights because I was staying there at the time. Of course, I tried to help her and get some money.
That's the problem. You just asked for too little. Not that he gave
okay,
too
well,
little.
then let's
you
go with
asked
that.
for too.
Because that's definitely not the case.
And you didn't have more than one, as she claimed.
Yes, sir. So I was a little envious.
Tell me about your child, though. Everything
my child's
you're saying
11
so
years
far
old.
is somewhat
so
respectful.
far, that was some of that was true. Now, I did, as I left, her and my mother did take care of Aaliyah for the part-time. As soon as I came back, I had to fight them to
How long
get
was
her back.
that?
I was gone for a year, maybe
I
half.
don't blame you. You had to fight me too.
So I got them. I got her back, but that girl is taken care of. I go above and beyond. My daughter has $300-400 birthday parties, and she'll tell and she knows this.
How old is your daughter?
She knows this. She's 11 years old, and I take
How's her
real
grades?
good care. excellent. My baby's an honor roll student. Straight A's and B's.
Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
Good. All right. And she's
And I
doing a
got
good
4
job
children.
now? in
Yeah,
your opinion?
yeah, she's definitely doing
So you're
better.
talking about her past.
And I'm a single
Yes.
mother. I don't have no help by any baby daddy, so.
You do. You would get help from the sugar daddy.
No, I said my baby daddies, my
I know,
children's
but
father.
I thought you said no daddy. You're getting help from
No
men,
child
no?
support, no none of
But
that.
you're getting
They're
help. You're
biological
getting. You got a sugar daddy.
Which I found in the club.
Right.
They had to get
That's
paid.
where they're at.
I had
They're
to
in
get
the
it paid,
club
Judge.
looking for strippers who will let them be their sugar daddy.
Well,
Meaning,
Judge.
just give me money, I'll give you sex.
It's
That's
not.
pretty it up all you want.
Okay.
But when a man exchanges money for sex, that's prostitution all over the world.
who said
From the
that's what's
history
happening? That's
of
not
the
the case.
world. Go ahead, man. What you suing her for? Now all that neck slinging. Now I
It's
don't know
her.
who you
She-
think you're talking
she
to.
being
You
nasty.
talking to me like that,
I'm
though.
sorry.
All that neck slinging. I was way deeper in the game than
I'm
you
sorry, I didn't know I
you
could
ever
throw it at
been.
her.
I'll tell you that.
I'm sorry, Judge.
The loans.
So in October, she called me up. She was staying in a hotel. She asked me for $750 to move into a place. So I told her, as long as she signed a promissory note, she could get it. She told me she'll pay me back February when she got her taxes.
Now see, you should have hung out with her.
That part's true.
Yeah, but no, I'm telling her she should have hung out with you. She'd have
She's
known
so hot
game
and
when
cold.
she
One
said.
day she my friend, the next day she not. She don't know where she is.
You hear what I'm saying to you? I'm
Yes,
saying you
sir.
should have hung out with her because that was clear game.
Yes, definitely.
Income tax, or you could have hung out with her and learned some game, or you could have watched me and knew you were getting game.
Can I say
So
something?
you signed something saying
Yes,
that she didn't
yes,
have. Let's
she-
see, and that was for $750?
Yes.
How about
that
the
was
other
the first
2,000?
one. Then back in December, she called me again. She knew I had just got a bonus from work. So she was telling me, bus don't run late at night when she's getting off. She needed a car. If I could loan her the two grand. So I slept on it, talked to my husband. We agreed. I told her as long as she signed another promissory note, she swore, February come, you're going to get your money, you're going to get your money.
What do you say to this, ma'am?
That's true so far.
And you haven't paid her, and
Uncle Sam took my money. How I'm gonna give her something I ain't got?
did you get your returns?
Not yet. As of today, I do not.
No, you should have hung out with her. She's slick as water. And you played New York, too? What part
I'm from New York.
What part of New York?
Long Island, Central Islandia.
Where you get the game from? They ain't got no game in Long Island. Brooklyn,
you I had to find the
Brooklyn,
streets.
Bronx, Harlem. You don't even know the game lingo. I said, where did you play in New York?
Sorry.
I wasn't talking about no instruments.
That was the
Talking about
lingo before
playing
my
the game.
time.
Talking about Long Island. I know ain't no game going down there.
I'm sorry, Judge.
She gave you some good game. Your tax return is still being processed.
They want to audit me
This
because I
is
forgot
from the
McDonald's.
IRS, man. This is from the IRS.
I believe it, but that's
It said they're not done with her taxes yet.
she got to figure out another way.
And since they're not done, she doesn't owe you.
How not?
Because they're not done, ma'am. The contract says when you receive your taxes.
In February.
Now that part's true.
I will repay you in February with taxes I receive. She hasn't received
I
them.
feel like she did, though, because she...
Okay, read that, and
Listen.
you'll feel like she doesn't owe
But
you yet. Have a good day. When she gets her taxes, that's when she owes you. Have a good day. Claim dismissed.
I feel like you got your money already. You went out there and lied, and you should have simply just told the truth so I could have got my money back. You dead wrong for that.
Okay, Elsie. You know damn well they processing it, and they're gonna take the whole thing. You said it doesn't matter. I should still pay you out of the money you keep saying because I dance, and I got other bills to pay with the dance money. Like you said, it's a rundown club.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you didn't get your money, how you went out of town, how you bought all that new stuff. Until I get paid, ain't no
It's the same
relationship.
way it's been. Nothing has never been right. It's always been like this. It's gonna stay the same.